much, Axel. So I begin. The topic of my today's speech is demand high for young learners. But before I start telling you what it's like and how it works, let me just show a small video. Today we are going to have lots of them. I hope you can hear it well.
I put on my coat and put on my hips. I put on my head and strolled down the street. The rain falls down on the ground above. Splashing in puddles is what I love. So that's all.
Yes, you can think that it's one of the home videos of our mom who sent our children to our school, but actually it's not, because it's a stage of our lesson. Actually, yeah, there is something that went wrong, because Andrusha, 4.5, he grabbed the camera and he decided to do it by himself. So, and today I will tell you everything about my view on demand high with pre-primary students of the second and the third year of studies. So I will tell you about preschoolers. When I started my career almost 10 years ago, I was constantly asking myself lots of questions. What are our children supposed to know by the end of the year? How many words are they supposed to know? Are they supposed to speak English like their mother tongue? Yeah, having lessons twice a week. And the problem wasn't about the words, which words to teach and which phrases to use. I didn't know, and I wasn't aware if I followed the right direction. And Adrian Underhill, he is a methodologist. He invented the term which is called demand high. Demand high, it's a method, yeah, and Adrian Underhill, he questions the teachers. Are our learners capable of more, much more? He comes up with various ideas how to challenge his and our students. We are talking about adults first of all. He wants to challenge his students. In his view, we teachers should demand more, much more, because the more we demand, the better results we have. But surely it's vital to strike a good balance between giving more and demanding more, and not to discouraging your students by giving them too much information. And why are we talking about this today? I borrowed this term, demand high, for my pre-primary classroom, because it totally reflects what I do with my kids. Because I try to give them more, I demand more, and I try to encourage them to do more. But before I start, I want to tell you about the way we work with pre-primary students. There is nothing special, because I think most of teachers, you follow the same direction, you work the same. 1 month is one topic, 9 main topics. For example, in September we study parts of body, hygiene, emotions. In October we study weather and clothes. In November we study toys and transport, so we learn this vocabulary. In December, Christmas and family. In January, house and furniture. February, farm and jungle animals. March, food and drinks. April, fruit and vegetables. And in May we study underwater world and insects. So the most basic topics. Yes, and by the end of the year, we also use some functional language, some offers, requests. So by the end of the year, we know vocabulary on topics. So they know some clothes vocabulary, animals, and so on and so forth. They can count up to 20. By the way, we are talking about kids aged 4 and 5 years old, like this. They know all the colors. They use some phrases like I have, I like, I don't like, I want a banana, I want cake. They can ask a question, can I have a glue stick, can I have a piece of paper? They know most of action verbs. They can answer the question, what are you doing, Misha, what are you doing? I'm coloring, I'm drawing, I am sitting, and so on and so forth. And then the next year of studies. So we finished with the first year. What do we have to do next year? Because we open the course book and we see that the lexical topics are almost the same. Yes, what do we have to do? We have to add more phrases. We have to encourage our students to speak in dialects, yes, to tell stories, to use more words, to speak not in words, not in phrases, but using sentences. What can we do for that? We can use authentic books. Some of the examples are here. We can use role plays, for example, shopping, going to the doctor, doctor, my head hurts, what's wrong, what's the matter? And of course, we have to add more words. And, just a moment. And it was a problem for me because I didn't know what to do and which direction I can follow. And there is one thing that helped me a lot. First, to structure my view on teaching such kids and to structure all my materials. Because it's here. I think most of you know this thing. It's Bloom's taxonomy. Actually, it's a special scheme which is used to evaluate the knowledge of the student. We are talking about pre-primary students, so we are going here. We don't go further. And all the stages are like remembering, understanding, applying, and analyzing. It's designed to evaluate what the students can do with the material, yes, and which level of knowledge he or she is. And let's start with the first stage. The first stage is, remembering. How do I usually work? I usually send all our parents some videos, some songs, some additional materials. Some of them watch it, some of them don't. It's absolutely okay. But I decided that I want to do something more, and I want to encourage our parents to watch more videos with their children. That's why I record myself how I present some material, and I send it to parents. And I say, we are going to do the same next lesson. Your children will do the same. The example is here. I hope you can hear it well.
What's this? Sky. Star. Can you see the sky? I can see a star. I can see a star. I can see a star.
Sorry for bad quality. So our parents watch it with their kids, and then the next stage we do the same with our kids in the classroom, and this stage is called just a moment, demonstration. So I ask our children to demonstrate what they know, what they can do. So it looks like this. So they watch this video at home, the video I send them, and then in the classroom I film them, I record them. Here is an example.
Don't help. Cloud. Okay, and what do you see at night, Peter? What do you see at night? Yeah, what do you see at night?
He says, I see a cloud, I see a star, I see a moon.
Thank you, Peter.
Okay, it seems to be quite a simple idea to record children in the classroom, but only when it became a tradition, we understood that we have another part of the lesson which is called demonstration. So when I say, now we are going to demonstrate something, they are sitting here, they are trying to do their best. They're trying to tell everything they know. They use the same mimic and so on and so forth. There are some other examples. Slenechka, for example, is a good example of a demonstration part. I think there is, I will try to show you that, but if the...
Pair of scissors.
Yeah, something like that. The good thing is that I send this video to parents again, and then they make a small portfolio of videos, and at the end of the year, me or our parents, they make a long film which consists of all these short snippets, and they can watch it over and over again. They can repeat all the material in summer, for example, and it's not like watching the videos from YouTube or not revising the vocabulary we studied throughout the year. It's just watching it, they are looking at themselves, they are watching the videos with their children. Yeah, so, and this is, Zhenya, we won't watch it. Okay, so it's our stage, demonstration. Another stage is applying. It's all about answering the question, how? And it's all about problem solving. So, me or the puppet in our classroom has a problem. It always has some problems. For example, sometimes me or our puppet Cookie, we say, I'm hungry, or I'm sick, or I'm sleepy, I want to go outside, what should I do? And let your children give up some ideas how to solve your problem. Because, okay, they know the vocabulary, and they have to use it somehow. We have to encourage them to use it. I'm hungry. For example, there are some toys, there is some toy food on the table or on the carpet nearby. I say, I'm hungry. They run to this food, they take it, and they ask me or our puppet Cookie, do you want to eat an apple? Do you want to eat a banana? Do you want to eat a cake? Yes, I do, no, I don't. And then I ask them, what should I do before eating? They say, you should wash your hands. I'm so silly, I don't know. I ask, where? And they say, in the toilet, yes, or in the bathroom. So here we have a chain of actions, a chain of solutions. I want to go outside. What should I do? You covered the topic clothes, weather and clothes before. Put on your clothes. Ask them, warm clothes or light clothes? Warm. Why? Because it's winter. We studied the word winter and weather before. What should I put on? Put on your jacket, for example. The pictures, the flashcards with clothes are here nearby. Yeah, here is another video. I hope you can hear something. Okay. There is some clothes on the table, they run. And then they go back and offer these clothes to Cookie. Yeah, put on. say, put on a t-shirt. Okay, so, and yeah, problem solving in the classroom, some problems. Okay, and the next part, which I like best, is analyzing, and it's all about sorting and matching activities. What do we need for that? We need some pillars. What are the pillars? Pillars are so-called general terms which we can use for sorting our vocabulary. For example, we have covered the topic clothes, yes? Which pillars can we use for this topic? We can use these pillars. The pillar number 1, on your body. The pillar number 2, on your body, on your feet, on your head. How can you work with that? I asked them, what clothes can I put on my body? They remember some clothes, yes, and they say, I put a t-shirt on my body. I put a dress on my body. So we expand their answers. I put shoes on my feet. I put a hat on my head. Another idea for pillars is for the boy, for the girl. A dress is for the girl. A t-shirt or whatever is for the boy. But actually they say, oh, the t-shirt, we girls can put on the t-shirt too. Okay, another idea for pillars, for example, toys and transport. You ask them, what can you fly? What can you fly? I can fly a plane, I can fly a helicopter. What can you ride? I can ride a bike, I can ride a scooter, I can ride a motorbike. What can you drive? I can drive a car. What can you sail? I can sail the boat. So we expand their answers like this. So these are the pillars. A good pillar is seasons, for example. I ask them, what do you put on in the winter? And then they tell you what they put on in winter. I put on a coat, I put on a jacket, and so on and so forth. Here is an example of working with these pillars. Here is a picture of summer. Here is a poster with winter, a poster with spring. So I asked them what they can do in this in various seasons. I tell them the word. When do you go skating? Or when do you put on light clothes? Sorry. And they run from one poster to another. So they say the full phrase, I make a snowman in winter. So the topic is action verbs, and the pillars are seasons. And another part of analyze stage is answering the question why, because we have to encourage them to answer using the word because. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a bad artist, but I asked them here, what's different? What's different here? Shoes. Shoes are different. I asked them, why? Why are shoes different? And they remember some pillars. They say, because you put shoes on your feet. You put shoes on your feet. What's different? And so on and so forth. Here is a compare and contrast thing. It's taken from Cambridge exam movers. But usually I use this idea for our pre-primary classroom. The short video is here. Last one. One girl has this poster, another has got another poster. So they say, I've got a monster in the box, I've got a monster on the box. So they compare it, and actually I don't interrupt, I just sit and watch it. They are communicating, they are talking with each other. Okay. There another idea is answering the question, what's wrong? There are some pictures, you can find loads of them on the internet. Yes, because what's wrong with this picture? Oh, here is the sun. The sun is on the glass. Yes, you can find lots of them by just writing what's wrong pictures on the internet. Okay, and sorting, just to recap the stage, remembering when I record the video with myself, I send it to our kids. Demonstration part, when I record children in the classroom and I send it back to them, they watch it over and over again, making their own portfolio. Applying, answering the question how, yes, and solving your problems, and sorting and matching activities. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4 stages of Bloom's taxonomy scheme. Yeah? Thank you very much for listening. I want to say...
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah.